Welcome back to another video. Today we need to talk about the unstoppable altcoin. Yes, this altcoin is up 13% today, whilst many altcoins struggle. Bitcoin here having a strong day, sitting at 94.4 thousand. Are we soon going to be knocking on the door of 100,000? What does this mean for altcoins? We're going to break that down. We've also, hours from now, literally hours from now, have a critical catalyst which could throw a spanner in the crypto works as well. We need to break that all down for you in a quick and concise video. If you like this type of content, smash up the likes. Do not forget to subscribe if you actively want to trade with me, guys. IjazCrypto.com/TG. I'm taking altcoin trades. I'm getting 10-15% at just the first take profit, and I can show you how. Link is in the description. None of this get rich quick stuff, none of this fake leverage, all this kind of stuff. Nope, simple spot long only trades. I take them. I'll show you exactly how I profit from this crypto market using the link in the description. Now, positive day for Bitcoin again here, grinding through. Yesterday we spoke about the importance of the daily candle close, and we got it. A nice strong daily candle close, the highest daily candle close we have ever seen on Bitcoin at 92.4. But today we seem to be outdoing that as well, already sitting at 94.3 here and showing good strength here on Bitcoin. This is nice, grinding up higher here on Bitcoin as more and more money starts to flow in. Now, yesterday we spoke about the fact that many altcoins are struggling, right? Phantom down 1% today. You've got Ethereum underperforming Bitcoin. You've even got the meme coin stalling as well. Like, there's not much flow going on in the altcoins, but that's not to be worried about. Bitcoin needs to set pace. As Bitcoin sets pace, we know that altcoins will follow it. It's just about making sure you are positioned in your favorite altcoins. And today, we're going to talk about one of these sleeping altcoins. Some of you may have guessed it already. It's Cardano. This is a project I've been making videos on and DCAing for over 3-4 years, guys. You can go back and see the videos where I was posting my thesis on Cardano, and I made it very clear, and I've stuck to my thesis, that Cardano was always going to form part of my portfolio because of the exact reason that people don't like it, in that people complain it's boring or it doesn't move. Nothing has changed, guys. If you go back into the previous cycles, you can even see my drawings are still there. Let's go back to here. Let me show you my other chart. You can see all my lines and levels are still here on Cardano from when we were monitoring it in the last cycle. Look at this. Boring periods, big move. Boring periods, big moves. This is what Cardano does. Cardano is not one of these projects that moves in conjunction necessarily with the market. It moves when it feels like it. And part of that is because of their boring approach. They're not a project that are going to excite you. Right? Let's just be honest. They're not going to be fast moving and break things and super innovative. They're not going to be like Solana or Polygon Matic where, you're constantly getting business development updates and good marketing. Not necessarily, no. But what you do get is you get a solid project with solid team members, a proven track record, been there, seen there, done it. And a project which really has earned its stripes, right? I mean, this is a project that throughout the bear market, and even with, subpar performance like many people are saying, and with so many people bored about it, Cardano is still in the top 10 cryptos, commanding a market cap of 29 billion. So for me, a lot of people ask me, can Cardano 10x from here? My answer is yes. I would not be surprised to see Cardano have a really strong bull run. Will it be the outstanding performer of the bull run? Not necessarily. I'm sure there'll be some other, exciting layer one technology that does really, really well and becomes, the next Solana. But is it going to be thereabouts? Yeah. Can it 10x? Yeah. Can it 5x? I think comfortably. I mean, a 10x takes it to 290 billion. That's still only 2/3 the size of Ethereum currently, with many people projecting Ethereum will get to 1 trillion, 1.5 trillion as the price goes to 10,000, maybe 12,000, right? So do I think that Cardano can't be worth a $290 billion market cap, in a strong bull run? I think they can, right? And that's the reason I continue to DCA. Now, the other reason which I was touching upon there is I like having a project in my portfolio that moves a little bit slower. It's a bit more methodical. It's peer reviewed. It's academic. Charles Hodgkinson is very academic. His team, you can tell, is academic. I think that's quite good. I think that gives you a careful balance when you've got other things like Phantom in your portfolio, where you may have some Solana or something else in your portfolio. You have a few projects, which are meme coins or degen coins. isn't it peaceful to have something which is a bit more slow and methodical? I mean, if we were to try to, correlate this to a stock market portfolio, it's like having everything in your stock portfolio is just an exciting startup. No, you need some boring stuff. You need some JP Morgan banking. You need some agricultural plays. You need some of the, the real blue chip, old, boring stuff from the Dow Jones. You need some of them in your portfolio too, right? You can't have all risky plays in your portfolio. So for me, Cardano has been a steady DCA, and you've seen it here over the last 3 weeks really start to move. I mean, 77% week, 18, call it a 20% week, and now opening up this week with another 20%. Very, very strong. More importantly, we're breaking through very important weekly resistance at 81 cents. 81 cents is an important resistance level. You can see we held it as support here and then acted like resistance here. Very important level for Cardano to get above, retest, and start mounting its attack towards $1. And something exciting will happen when it gets to $1. It's going to start getting people's attention again. That's just how crypto works. And you'll start to see more flows of money coming into Cardano at some of those levels. Now, it's important to understand that a project like Cardano was really boring in the bear market. I mean, you had ample opportunity to just be buying here at 23 cents, buying down here at 24 cents. You had so much time to accumulate at the subpar levels, and now you're sitting quickly at 82 cents. And this should give you a reminder of why conviction is so important. Already, the best crypto investors, I'm not saying I am, but the best crypto investors are up heavily. Right? If we're DCAing in these periods and now we're all the way up here, let's just take just this Cardano position, but of course you can do the same calculus on some of your other favorite plays as well. You're talking returns of 250%, right? So many people are already at 82 cents here on Cardano, 250% up. So when you start getting yourself to $1, and then you're 300% up, right? Then things really start to get juicy on some of your returns. And remember, 350% on a project which has been sat in the top 10 for a very long time since the last market, who's it's a blue chip crypto, right? This is not a risky meme coin. You're getting 350% on what's classed as a blue chip, big cap crypto. This is what it's about. It's about timing and having conviction in this market. And Cardano's proven that here with its nice move. Now, if I didn't have a position, would I be building one at these levels? No, I would not be chasing these candles. I need to be waiting for support, right? If you want to wait for support, you've got the daily EMA ribbon sitting at 58 cents, which is quite a steep drop, but it's possible. You've got a little bit of support here at 66 cents. Those would be the levels I'd consider starting to maybe nibble or trying to build a position. But these are not the levels you build a position. Not right now. You need to wait for pullbacks. You need to take your pen and paper, make a note that, I need to get into Cardano when we fall at this price. Maybe set yourself a limit order and do that for your favorite altcoins. Don't just go open your wallet and start chasing all these altcoins. Like I've said, a lot of people are hugely up on these altcoins, and if you keep pumping them, they're going to take the advantage to pull out some of their investments. So you've got to be very smart with these altcoins and jump in on the pullback. So exciting move here for Cardano. What are my price targets? Let's quickly touch upon the price targets here for Cardano. Again, of course, we know we've seen some crazy high prices on Cardano in the past, right? If we jump back into here, we take the maximum candle that we've seen. This is a coin that has hit over $3 in the past. Fibonacci golden ratio tells me that a $2 level here for Cardano would be comfortable, which again is a decent risk to return. I mean, even from where we're at currently, I mean, to get to $2 range here on Cardano is another 150% pump on a blue chip, on a big cap, lower risk crypto, not in a meme coin, not in a small micro cap. Not too shabby. Getting back to all-time highs is a 270%, but then the more exciting price target is the Fibonacci golden ratio, where I think $5 really starts to get interesting on Phantom. And those are the kind of price targets I would want to see here on Phantom. Between $5, $6, I mean, that's a roughly $200 billion market cap. I think they can hold that. I think they've got to deliver properly. I think they've got to have a really good bull run. I think they need to have amazing dApps built on their smart contract platform. I think they've got to get the marketing right. They've got to get the messaging right. We're seeing Charles Hodgkinson continues to be that character, which is really good. And that's ultimately going to be important for the project. You need a figurehead. You need good marketing. You need a cult following. But then your tech needs to stack up and people actually need to use your blockchain. And I think Cardano are well positioned for this bull run. So look forward to seeing what they can deliver here. So on Bitcoin, we can see we're really strong here. looking forward to this breakout continuing. Of course, my first price target from this channel was for us to get to 97,000. That also ties in perfectly with our Fibonacci second level. We already hit our first level of 89. My second target was 97. Now, would I be surprised to see a little bit of a pullback? Maybe we kind of wick up quickly there and maybe want to consolidate for a bit before mounting an attack towards 110. That wouldn't surprise me. That being said, make sure you stay tuned to the traditional markets where we have Nvidia delivering earnings any moment now in the US. It's going to be an important catalyst. I made a video a couple of days ago explaining that, look, Nvidia, if it does well, the whole stock market will do well, risk will rotate on. Nvidia is that powerful. It's 6% of the entire US stock market. If Nvidia messes up, they could trigger a recession. It's that bad. I'm not exaggerating, guys. It's that bad. So we need to pay attention to the Nvidia earnings. If they pump, we could see AI cryptos pump as well. I explained that in the previous video. Make sure you go watch that. And there could be some cool opportunities in the likes of Fetch.ai, Ocean Protocol, and some of these other exciting AI plays as well. So there you have it, guys. Exciting times for Cardano holders. Exciting times for Bitcoin. Can we see the next leg up towards 100,000 soon? That's what we're waiting for. And don't worry about those altcoins. They're going to catch up pretty soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to smash up the likes. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.